Now at 5, an exclusive conversation with Milwaukee Mayor Cavalier Johnson. TMJ4's Northern Milwaukee County reporter Gideon Verdin sat down with the mayor and walked with him through the city where he grew up, asking some questions about public safety, about leadership, and the future of Milwaukee.
Starting with the police pursuits, do our current police policies protect the public, or are they putting them at greater risk?
As difficult of a position that it is, if the police have fewer tools to be able to go after criminals and people causing, mayhem or death or harm or destruction, that makes the community less safe.
Moving on to the street takeovers, over Labor Day weekend, we saw dozens of street takeovers. Do you think that the fines and towings are enough? And then how realistic is it that you'll be able to prosecute some of these bad actors?
So I'm not saying that you're going to, in one fell swoop, be able to arrest every single person, but they will be able to arrest some of those folks.
Some people would say enforcement without alternatives pushes young people into some of these dangerous things. What investments are you making to engage youth before they hit the streets?
So there are a number of things that are available to young people right here in Milwaukee each and every single day to keep them out of trouble, to keep them engaged in the right path so that they don't make a poor decision and start to go down this path that potentially might lead to crime and the consequences thereof.
You've boosted the presence, downtown police. There's lots of stuff that's been tried. How will you measure if these steps are actually working?
Look at the results. It's been pretty quiet. It's been pretty quiet on Water Street. So that's how I'm measuring it. Of course, we keep an eye on what's going on to see if there's any tweaking, any adjustments that need to be made.
Critics say downtown gets the focus on safety and the inner city gets forgotten. What do you say to that?
I'm trying to actively grow the police force in the city of Milwaukee to the requisite number, which is 1,725 police officers in the city. Public safety is not just a policing action, right? Public safety requires everybody to be involved.
You appointed Adam Procell, someone who's been convicted of murder. I have heard from people in the community and some city leaders that they felt you disrespected the process. What do you say to that?
I didn't. We went through the process from beginning to end. I selected who I believe to be the best of the three. That person ultimately decided to drop out the last minute. Nobody could have predicted that. I certainly didn't. Sometimes when you're in a position like this, you've got to pivot.
We both came from Milwaukee Public Schools. We both grew up in challenging zip codes, if you want to say. We've seen the struggles in Milwaukee. We've seen the challenges, but we also have both seen the promise that Milwaukee offers. As we sit on this bench dedicated to Keon, outstanding citizen, kind of like what we all should kind of strive to be in Milwaukee, I would say. Keon gave back to this community in so many different ways, and then we sit in this community that's also faced some challenges. Some would say like forgotten, but then behind us we got a new structure coming up to kind of beautify this park. What goes through your mind?
We're not done. We're not done.
You can see Gideon's entire unedited interview with Mayor Johnson at TMJ4.com.